Hello and welcome to a Sunday Reflection. My name is Paul Harvey and this is Life, Passion and Business. We're about helping you explore, finding your passion for life and the work that you do. But it's so much more than that. It's about finding clues to the big life questions. What does it mean to be successful? What is the meaning of life? If you're looking for more, then join me on this journey where together we will discover through interviews, tools and tips how to live life full of meaning, passion and purpose. Welcome to today's Sunday Reflection. Tell me, when was the last time you did some colouring in? Sounds like a funny question. Well, I did some colouring in today because I was challenged on Friday to do something frivolous with some time, but something that I would enjoy. And I found a website called azcolouring.com which lets you download graphics that you can colour in. Fantastic for parents, great resource. And I found a graphic that I could colour in and I spent some time doing it. I have to say, it probably took me an hour or more to do this colouring in. Now, why is that relevant? Well, it made me reflect and it allowed my mind to wander while I did an aimless or meditative task. I have to admit, I will do some more of this because I think it is incredibly valuable. Now, colouring may not be your bag. There may be something that you like to do that could be used in a meditative way to allow you to think and to give some freedom of thought. So let me tell you what I was thinking about. Now, part of this is because I'm on a 7-day challenge thing with Perry Marshall, which started on Wednesday. And it's all about decluttering and detoxing the life and getting what you want, basically. And a lot of it is about looking at how you use your time relative to the 80-20 principle. I have discussed 80-20 before. 80-20 is this idea that, well, it's the Pareto principle and basically says that 80% of anything will come from 20% of the effort or resources applied to it. And the number's not always directly 80-20, but it is pretty close. So it means that 20% of your time is generating 80% of your income. In actual fact, you'll probably find it's actually even more than that. You'll probably find it's like 5%, something like 5%, 95% almost. And it is an interesting discussion, how we look at time, how we use time in various ways. Because time, in a way, is of our own making. We create our own time by perception. So we've all noticed that thing where you will get lost in a process or a project or something and time will just pass. And we've also noticed the reverse of that, where you're doing something that you have resisted doing, have not wanted to do, and time seems to take ages. But it is that fascinating aspect of it, is that how we can perceive time in different ways. I remember when my son was young, I always had time for him and made time for him. Sundays was a particular day I allocated a huge unstructured chunk of time to him. And often we would spend hours playing computer games together, normally Minecraft and building. But it was precious time to me to be with him in that, doing that. And it's like, so how can we apply this time leverage, this time process to our life, or to move ourselves forward towards our goals? That's a big transition, isn't it? Well, it's back to this conversation, back to this point I made earlier about the fact that 95% of your results are probably coming from 5% of your effort. Let that sink in, maybe. So let's have a look at the time you use and where your time goes. I look at my time. So up until this week, starting to do this project this week, I was asked to kind of look at where I spent my time. And one thing is very clear, I did spend a lot of time in social media. I spent a lot of time answering comments and replying to comments. But what I recognize now, thinking about it, is yes, I was building relationships with people, but were they the right people to be building relationships with? Was I just burning energy and burning time there? Probably. Could my time have been used better? Well, yes, it could. And so I am restricting my social media use at the moment because I'm recognizing that it does actually burn time. And hey, while I am there, I'm actually consuming other people's content. I am not creating content. And that is the distinct difference. My creative time I use has far more value than my consumption time. So think about what your boundaries are around consumption. How much are you consuming? I mean, we're talking Netflix, we're talking Amazon, we're talking all the things that you do where you are consuming. I'm the same. How could I do less of that and be more creative? Do spend more time creating information or creating content for people? Maybe that has more value. And that is the point. Not all of the time we spend doing stuff has the same value. So answering the phone and sorting out a knotty problem with a customer, yes, it has value in it and it has to be done. But does it actually take you forward or put more money in the bank? Whereas going on a podcast and talking, creating a new sales letter, setting a series of adverts rolling, improving a landing page, those things have the potential to generate income. Whereas the other thing might save some income, I guess, but it doesn't generate any more. So this is the point. Our use of time and how we leverage time is the thing that we need to be looking at. Another aspect of time is that we use it as an excuse. Not wanting to do something because you don't have the time. The next time you say that, have a look at why you don't want to do it. Is it genuinely because you don't have the time, or is there another reason behind it and the time is the excuse? Would love to hear your opinions and thoughts around time, and how are you using it as an excuse? Do you use it wisely? What is your view on this process? The point is, it is about planning to use your time effectively, looking at the things that you need to do and identifying the parts of your life that generate income or take you towards your goals. And those are the bits that you need to make sure you're putting the most time to. If this conversation strikes a chord with you, please share it because others will find it useful. Don't forget to subscribe, and better still, leave a review and send me a copy of it and I will send you a gift. And that's it for this week. Now, with my tongue in my cheek, I will thank you for your time and attention. Catch you next week. All the best.